Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am here. Little late. So right now we're at a 1-1 count. But we are here. I'm here. You're here. I think you're here. Maybe you're here. We'll find out if you're here. Alright, so the 1-1 pitch, and that is lined in right field. And quickly, 1 on. Obviously, it's going to be a much different game than yesterday. Kiwoom is not pitched awful, but he's obviously not the same caliber of pitcher that Ryu Hyun-jin is. So right off the bat, Lee Ju-hyung with a single. Put that over there. And Dawson looks at ball 1 on the pulls back the bunt, and Dawson in the DH spot today. So he'll be in there all day long as I'm trying to navigate through my handouts. And that's going to be a chopper and a double play on the beautiful play by Kim Tae-yeon. The chopper to first, grabs it, steps on the bag, throws to second for the tag, 2 away, but they are calling it a foul off of Dawson's leg. Wow. Well, never mind then. Not a fantastic thing. Right off of his foot. Definitely. He didn't even attempt to run. All right, that means it's going to be a 1-1 count, and looks at ball 1 low. Evening, Alan. Evening, sir. You watching both games today, or just this one for now? Keep the conversations about Doosan to a minimum if you are not watching that yet. And that's going to be chopped this time, foul. Alrighty. I will not update anything on the Bears game. So Kim Ki-jung on the mound today. 3.22 ERA on the season. 11 games, but only 2 starts. Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? I talked to him a little bit more today, so hopefully we'll get everything situated, and that's going to be another single, and that's probably going to move him. Oh, he stays at second, but they've got runners on first and second now with nobody out as they pull the Hanwha. Yesterday, Hanwha led off the game with 2 singles, and here we go. Eventually, you'll get to watch listen to some English commentary against your Bears next week. All right, first and second now. Dawson extends his 4-game hitting streak, and Kim Hae-sung looks at ball 1 on the outside. Kim Hae-sung yesterday, 2 singles. Yeah. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the Bears visit here in Daejeon, and that's in there for a strike. 1-1. So I will be broadcasting next week's game. All right, so the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a 6-3 double play right at the shortstop, who scoops it up, steps on the bag, throws to first, and 2 away. playing close to that bag, that base, with the big left-handed hitter there, right to him. Looks it in, alligators the ball on top of his glove, throws, and easily turns two. All right, that's going to bring up Song Moon, 1 for 4 yesterday. And that one's in the dirt, 1-1. Oh, lots of possible movement today. As Doosan is 2 games back, but LG is 2.5 games back. Then Samsung and SSG are separated by only 1, as swing and a miss there. And then when you get down farther, Hanwha up 1.5 on Lotte. Lotte up 1.5 on KT, and KT up 1.5 on Kiwoom here. So the next 2 games are very big in terms of moving around in the standings. And the 1-2 pitch way, way up high. So the big, you got 3 weeks left before the All-Star break, as you want to obviously go into the break moving up instead of down. And just, whoa, I was getting ready to push the button as Cheongju started to walk off of that, because that definitely looked like a strike. As that shall run the count full. So a little bit of changes on the Kiwoom side as far as lineup and situations and spots, and that is crushed. And I can't really see anything because there's so much netting because this is such a bad. But apparently it's foul. Apparently it is foul. Oh, just foul. How come there's so many seats empty? Did they not sell out this game? Maybe not. All right, well, here comes the 3-2 pitch once again. And that's going to be a diving past. And that'll quickly make it 1-0 as he dove right over the ball and not able. I just realized I still had the bases loaded there. Moved him over, but didn't take him away. As quickly Kiwoom is up 1-0 with 3 singles here in the first inning. Luckily, they were able to get a double play to make it so it's not an unbearable first inning. And that's just misses outside. So Cheongju moves up 1 spot in the order. Yesterday, Iwan-suk was in the DH spots, but today he is taking the day off after an 0-for-4. So Cheongju moves up 1 spot. Foul lifts that one. Foul as it bounces back into the field of play, and the ball boy tests out his legs. 1-1. So Cheongju yesterday, 1 for 3 with a double, and then Iwan-suk comes out. Cheongju moves up 1 spot in the order. And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Welcome, Mary Kate. Mary Kate, you are in the vertical, just so you know, instead of the horizontal like yesterday. You can still talk to everybody, just not quite as much going on. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming in. And right back up the middle past the diving Ito Yoon, and another single. 4 singles so far early in this game, and whew. Single, 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 single. And if you think about it, even that double play was right up the middle, but the shortstop just happened to be shifted over there. Because again, the KBO banned the shift this year, just like the MLB. So normally the shortstop would have actually been over, way farther over. But ball one low in the dirts, and Go Young-woo also moves up. He was batting in the 9th spot yesterday, but he had a single also, and so he's moving up. And that one is lifted to center. Iwan Suk under it, and 3 away. They do get 1 on 4 hits, but luckily that's the extent of it, as Hanwha is able to limit the damage. Kim Gi-jung is a man of 2 runs. I will say that, and I will explain it in a little bit if I can find my cursor. There we go. That doesn't make any sense. I have one that's correct, not correct, but there, now it's correct. It said it. I gave him a run in the first, but it didn't add it to the actual total score there. So Hanwha, a few changes in the lineup, but not a whole lot. Some that I just don't understand. But what do I know? I'm just a old white guy and hanging out in Daejeon. So Iwan Suk still staying up. John Jin-hyuk also in the top of the lineup. But in the number 3 hole is Im Jong-chan, who's going to be playing in right field instead of Cheon-sung, who is now out of the lineup because he really hasn't hit all season. Still on in the actual lineup, I should say. But so today's starter actually used to play for LG for quite a while. This is his 2nd appearance of the season. So not a whole lot of information on him. But ERA of 9 in the 1 game. Iwan Suk leading things off for Hanwha. Yesterday he was 1 for 3 with a sacrifice fly, a single, and a walk. Looks at ball 1 to start the inning off. And way outside. So today's starter, Jung Chan Hun. Again, that's a little difficult for me to say. I'm not gonna lie. ERA of 9, 1 game, 4 innings, 353 batting average against. Obviously, he hasn't played against Hanwha, as that one's in there for a strike right down the middle. All right, Kenny, how are yourself? How's Lotte doing? But he did have 3 games against them in 2022. Back then, he had a 5.52 ERA, 3 games, 1-0, 14.2 innings pitched, and Hanwha hit 300 against him. He does tend to walk a few guys. So last year in 14 games, he had 35 strikeouts and 15 walks. That's going to be a chopper to shorts and bounces it in the ground, but Chejuan is able to scoop it and 1 away. John Jin-hyuk will step in now. Wow. 2 errors in the first inning. That's a rough day. And John Jin Hyuk is quickly ripping one in between first and second, and he's on base with a single. All right, the first hit there. That's going to bring up Im Jong-chan, making his way back to the first team. He is, needless to say, he has had troubles contacting the ball, as he has about a 35-40% strikeout rate as he chops that one foul. Jong-chan came back up when they sent... Who did they send? Oh well. And that's going to be another single past the diving second baseman. John Jin Hyuk will also pause at second base, and Hanwha's got back-to-back singles just like yesterday, and just like yeah, Na is pitching, which means it's going to be another 4.5-hour game. And so that's going to bring up No Shiwan. Today's game is actually not in Daejeon, though, Daniel. So I wouldn't be at today's game anyway. That is Im Jong-chan's first hit in the 73 days since the 7th of April. As No Shiwan looks at strike one. Right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to No Shiwan. Average down to 267 after his 0 for 4 day yesterday. Looks at ball 1 in there. 1-0. Or sorry, 1-1. Yeah, Daniel. They're home, but they're playing in their second home, so it would be difficult. I could go to the game, but I still have to fight to get tickets. I have to do ticketing, and I don't really want to do ticketing. And then I got to ride there after working, and then after that I've got to be at the game, and it's 36 degrees today. 36. Actually, 4 teams do. Samsung has Pohang. They play in Daegu and in Pohang. Lotte plays in Busan and also in Ulsan, and then Kia plays in Gwangju, and that's ripped up the middle, and that's gonna bring home 1 run. And there we go. No Shiwan keeping the game tied. Sorry, hit the button. They play 6 games a year there. Not a lot. Right. One button that's not working. Alright, An Ji-hong is now stepping up. He is yesterday 1 for 2 with 2 walks and a single. Umpire flashes his fancy not watch and tells him that he doesn't have the time. Yeah, they play 2 series. So Kia also plays in Gwangju is their home, and then they also play in Gunsan. Yes, Gunsan. first pitch is a ball there. Yeah, 36 degrees today. No thanks. All right, so 1-1 there. Is that one's right down the middle. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. An Cheong hitting 400 in his last 5 games and rips through that one. 1-2. So Hanwha with 3 straight RBIs to tie the game at 1. Still only 1 out, and An Cheong stepping in. He's been on base for the last 14 games. And that is ripped foul. Maybe they just don't sell those seats, because there's seats right on the foul line for both sides. The green seats down the first base line, and then those orangish yellow seats down the third base line. An Cheong 2.79 on the season. Jung Chan Hun, his ERA's bumped up to 10.38. Goes down, fouls that one. Catcher back and watches it land in the stands. Lifted into center field, going back to the warning track, just in front of it, grabs it, turns, quickly throws, and they both tag up. And now you've got runners on second and third with 2 outs. Oh, God, the field is so disgusting. Again, it's like No Shi-Yuan just tried sliding, but he started sliding too soon and drug his hand on the turf, the infield turf. All right, Kim Tae-yeon rips that first one, and that's going to be a 1-hopper, 2-hopper to the wall. 2 runs are going to come in, and he is going to be standing on second with 2 RBIs as Hanwha takes the 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. Oh, 4 hits now in the bottom of this first. 4 hits in the top of the first. Hanwha, though, is made it a double instead of a double play. Taking away 3-1. Wang Yang looks at ball 1. Average sitting at 311 after the rest of his ground out, ground out, ground out. Stops that one. Chopper, third baseman, grabs it, goes in safe as he beats it out at first with a head-first slide. And Kim Tae-yeon runs to third base, and they've got runners at the corner with 2 outs, as that was a super slow developing play, and probably should not have taken it there by the first baseman. Pitcher way too slow getting over there, was lollygagging. Wang Young Mook running down the line, and the head first slide beats it by about a half a step. And this inning will continue as Che Jae-hoon will step in. Che Jae-hoon, yesterday, he was 0 for 3 with a walk, a ground out, a strikeout, and a fly out. Looking for his first hit of his Cheongju home career. I guess he's played a few games here before. All right, Che Jae-hoon stepping in 285 on the season. Still looking for his first home run. This would be the ballpark to get it in. For Kiwoom, I don't think so. Not yet. Because they're not ripping them. It's not like line drives. They're just grounders through diving, past diving infielders. So, as that's 0-2. Now, if they were, hitting doubles to the wall or line drives into the gaps, which Kim Tae-yeon's was, but right there, Wang Young Mook again was just a ground ball that wasn't the pitcher got over too late. And it's not like he's young; he's 30 something, upper 30s. Been in the league for 15 years. So with a 2-strike count, Kiwoom has the thought that Wang Young Mook is going to Little League double steal with Kim, and there he goes. Che Jae-hoon grounds it as a second baseman, throw over, and 3 away. But Hanwha gets 3 on 5 hits, 4 singles, and a double. Avoids any big outs, and we will go to the second. Hanwha with the lead already. Very important to get the lead early and keep it big because the bullpens obviously are going to be playing quite a big day here. Kim Gi-jung has pitched 6 innings before, but that was 3 appearances ago as he was starting, but they took him out of the rotation and replaced him with Sanchez. Sanchez is hurt again, so he's back in the rotation. But he's only back in the rotation for a little bit because the newest Hanwha pitcher just arrived today, I believe. And he is taking over for Sanchez for 6 weeks. They have a new rule in the KBO this year where you can... why does this thing keep going off? It keeps beeping, and I know it's not because it's the battery's dead. But yeah, so they can replace a foreigner temporarily if they have like a doctor's note that says that it's needed of 6 weeks of recovery. If that is the case, then yeah, you can get a temporary replacement. And that's what Hanwha has done. And it is sold out. This is the 29th sellout for Hanwha. Big sellouts. I believe they have 10,000 people. Yeah, 9,000 people at this stadium. 9,000. All right. Kim Gi-jung, first pitch in there, and that is a foul. MGO hitting 106 on the season. Does have 1 home run with an OPS of 388 as the backup catcher. And foul. sorry, the left fielder, not the catcher. And that's going to be to the third baseman. It grabs it, throws one away. Loud. Kim Gun-hee will step in. He's the catcher now. Number 8 spot in the lineup. I just realized I have some spells wrong. I need to fix that. And first pitch in there for a strike. And that one just catches the inside. There we go. Fix that. There we go. All right, the 0-2 pitch, still looking for his first strikeout, and that's not going to get it, as that one is also fouled down. Kim Gun-hee 0 for 3 yesterday with 2 strikeouts. What is this deal? And another foul there. 0-2. Pitch number 32 coming up for Kim Gi-jung. He's probably good for 75, 80 pitches through 88 in his 6 inning and 75 in his 4 inning starts. So through 31 pitches in the game, he came in on the 14th, and that is ripped down the line, but it's foul. Try to catch me some 8, 11, 18, 24 pitches in the first inning. So Kim Gun-hee against lefties, only hitting 154, as that's a grounder to the first baseman and 2 away. Kim Gi-jung will now face Park Soo-jung. All right, Park Soo-jung yesterday 0 for 1 after he came in on the looks it's ball 1, and the umpire makes sure once again that the pitcher knows that he has a wrist. And the 1-0 pitch, that's also inside. 2-0. So Hanwha is lucking out, where they are going to miss Jesus in this rotation, but yesterday they should face the Kiwoom righty Huedo. And Park Soo-jung, this is his first start of this month, and that is a single. Should have had him starting more, as that keeps the Hanwha Eagles from going 1-2-3. I really don't know what that is. All right, we'll see what that does. Is he throws that first pitch in the dirts. Lee Ju-hyung singled in his first at bats. back in yesterday, last inning. 278 on the season, and that's outside. Cheongju loses the handle on that and runs up front, grabs it, and tosses it to the side. Can't quite squeeze it. Cheongju doesn't wear a glove under his glove. That is something that is very strange to me. And that one is way wide. 3-0. The ever dangerous Dawson on deck. Again, this 1, 2, 3, 4 lineup for Kiwoom is very dangerous, as that one's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Guys that are hitting 300 and guys that can run also. So you don't get very much. You don't get a very big break at the top of this order. The bottom of the order starts to thin out quite a bit, and that is ripped just foul. Woo! As that is gonna make the count full. So these few have been really hit hard. Again, Song Sung Moon singled and an RBI, but he also put one way over the fence, but that was just foul. And now Lee Ju-hyung also just ripped one that went just foul, as that one's slapped away. Lee Ju-hyung has been struggling in this month. 2.07 ERA in the month of June, 2.43 back in May, and a 4.83 in April. So here we go. The 3-2 pitch once again. And swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 1. And out number 3. We will go to the bottom of the second. Hanwha leading 3-1. Good starts. Good start. We'll take it. Got out of that inning. 20 more pitches, though. He's at 44 pitches, which, going by this average, means he's only got about 2 more innings. We'll see how, again, Kiwoom's bullpen is pretty bad. And when I say pretty bad, they have the worst bullpen in the league. So not a big... not really worried too much there. They did use a couple guys yesterday. Jo Young Jun, but he has a 6.70 ERA. So they used a couple guys, but it's nothing big. Hanwha also, Ryunjin going 8 innings and only used Ju Hyun Song for the 9. So in case of a game like this, Ju Hyun Song would be available to get another save as long as it's not too many outs. Alright, he should be coming back here. Lee Do-yoon will lead things off for Hanwha. Batting in the 9th spot yesterday. Was 2 for 4 with a single, an RBI, and then another single. Ended up hitting the game-winning single as his single back in the first, and that lays down a bunt. The throw from the third baseman, safe as he beats it out. We will take it. Bunting for hit is not the same as sacrifice bunting. You're going to play back off the line. The throw was not good. Ended up going, not able to scoop it at first, but Kim Hae-sung was right behind him to snag it. Might have had him if he might have had him if it was a really good throw, but pretty difficult. All right, Iwan Suk now stepping in. He grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bats, and still has no music though. And that's going to be a 5, 4, 3 double play. Ouch. Iwan Suk runs really well too. And it wasn't even close. All right, well, that's going to bring up John Jin Yuk. He got the party started earlier today, and so step it in as 1 for 1 on the day with a run scored, a single, and looks at ball 1 on the outside. 100 on the gun. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 100 kilometers, not miles per hour. And that one is in the dirt. It's ball 2. Oh, it's too late. John Jin Yuk up to 259 on the season, and that looks at ball 3-0. In the 2 spot, he's hitting 313 on the season. And that one just catches the outside corner. 3-1. And that one is skied up in the air. Left fielder and center fielder converge, and that'll be 3 away. Hanwha with a leadoff bunt single, but not able to do anything as it's erased on the double play, and we will go to the 3rd inning. Hanwha up. Three to 1. Thought for a while this game was gonna take forever, but apparently 7 pitches will help that out. Quick look at scores around the league without talking about the Doosan game. Kia is up 1-0, but threatening as they've got the bases loaded in the bottom of the 2nd. Lotte is up 6-0 already in this game, and that's only at the top of the 3rd. Just started the top of the 3rd. Go Young Pyo is making his return after taking a couple months off, and he's already given up 6 runs. And then SSG and Samsung, the battle of the S's, tied at 0. Bottom of the 3rd there, so we should be coming back now. Top of the 3rd. And we have to start looking at pitch counts here for Hanwha. He's at 44 through 2 innings. The 7-pitch inning there for Kiwoom starter definitely helped out. Definitely keeps his pitch count down and manageable for the game. And first pitch misses Dawson barely, and that is 1-0. They are coming back really late. Like it's really coming back as they're throwing the pitch. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that is ripped and lined, but caught by Iwan Suk, and 1 away. That is a very, very difficult play to make, especially coming off that lefty bats. But made it easy. is way outside of the stadium. And 2. Oh. just just so it's ridiculous that they play professional games at this stadium. Honestly. Kim A-sung hit in 337, grounded into a 6-3 double play in his first at bat. Huge ground out there. Quickly ahead 3-0 though. And that'll be ball 4, and he is always a threat to steal. You put him on first, you might as well put him on second and save yourself some troubles. He's not Kim Gi-chan for Samsung, but he does have 17 steals in 19 attempts. So always a threat to just go hang out at second base on any pitch than a ball throwing count. And Hanwha is not a strike team. They are a strike get you to try to chase, as that one is low in the dirts. 1-0. Kim A-sung against Hanwha is 2-0 on the season in attempted steals. As Che Jae-hoon sets up kind of far outside, and the check over, and he's in there safely. So it'll be interesting to see how much he kind of moves over to the side so that he has a little bit clearer throwing lane. And that one's in there for a strike. 1-1 right down the middle. Sung Moon, 323 on the season now after his single in the first at-bats and RBI. Sets up way inside, standing up almost. And that misses. 2-1. Now you got a strike count, so you got to think that he's not going to be stealing, but who knows? Maybe this is the account that he goes. And again, the fact that he's got 1 foot on the dirt and 1 foot on that awful looking wannabe brown dirt astroturf stuff. And that one's in the dirt. 3-1, and you got to think at this point he's not going to steal on this pitch. Cheongju on deck, singled in his first at bat also. All right, the 3-1 pitch coming up. Kim Gi-jung does struggle with the free passes. And that will be another one, as he has walked 2 straight batters here in the 3rd inning. And he will get himself a visit from the pitching staff, and wrong one. All right, now that that mound visit is done, it's apparently 34 degrees at the at the stadium. First and second, 1 out. Cheju 193 on the season, and looks at ball 1 on the outside. Walked Kim A-sung, walked Sung Moon, and now 1-0 to Cheju. Kim Gi-jung, 15 strikeouts on the season, 10 walks though. And that one is fouled away. 1-1. So Kim Ki-jung really does struggle with walks. He's not a big strikeout guy. He will strike some people out. Again, in that Lotte game, he had 6 strikeouts. But that Lotte game, that whole Lotte series was a completely one-sided affair. And yeah, here comes the 1-1 pitch. And just catches the outside corner, 1-2. Pitch number 15 of the inning coming up here for Kim Ki-jung. 24 in his first inning, 20 in his second inning. Getting ready for, again, pitch number 15. And that is lifted into the air at the wall. Caught at the warning track. Kim Hae-sung is going to tag up and will move the runners over. First and third with 2 outs. Gave it a huge long fly, but not quite. As didn't even have to jump. It was right at the bottom. It's very difficult. So this stadium is the smallest stadium. It's 99.5 meters to the walls, but the wall's not too big, and it does look like the wind is blowing in. That would have been a homer if the wind was not blowing in. It's only 114 to center field. It's 120 to center field or 120 or 123 meters to center field in Daejeon. So it's a much, much, much smaller field. But yeah, if the wind wasn't blowing in, that might have been out or at least off the wall. And it's also difficult because of where they place the mics. It sounds like everything's getting hit way harder than it really is. As that one misses way up high, 2-0. So there's a couple stadiums that when you're listening to the game, it sounds like everything is just crushed because of the angle or something about where they place the mics on their cameras. I'm not sure what it is. The 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be a single in between short and the third, and they will cut the lead 3-2 on that 2-0 single from Go Young-woo. EGO stepping in now. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to Noshiwan over at third. And apparently there was a wild pitch because I didn't get to see it. All I got to see was the catcher running to the backstop and the pitcher running home. So apparently that pitch was definitely a wild pitch. This is some awful camera work. Like, we don't need to see the replay if they're starting to pitch, guys. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the replay. If they're starting to pitch, I want to see the pitch. I don't want to see the replay. I can watch it later. Come on. All right. EGO 104 on the season. Like I said, grounded out to the third baseman. Swings through that 1-1. Takes away the force play at any of the bags. So in the left fielder, looks like he's trying to learn how to grow a beard. Good luck to him. And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch and chop to third. Once again, scoops it on the run, throw. And he's out. Oh, 2 walks and a single, but able to get out of it with only giving up 1 run. And we will go to the bottom of the third. Hanwha still hanging on to that 1-run lead. Ooh. I have a delivery outside, ladies and gentlemen. My new steamer is here. Very excited. I was steaming my clothes for work on Monday, and the handle got really hot, like so hot I couldn't hold it, and I'm like, what is going on? And so I put on a sock so that I could try to steam, and it was still so hot that I was like burning my hand through the sock. So I had to take it off the part because apparently like the face that sits on got lifted a little, and so the steam was going into the handle, and so it doesn't work very well right now. It works, but takes a little too long for 7 o'clock in the morning. So I had to order myself a brand new steamer. Big plans in my life, lots of excitements, steamers. And super cheap earplugs. But we're back for some baseball. Im Jong-chan will lead things off. Singled in his first at-bats. And rips that one foul. Almost the exact same spot that he sent the first one. Average up to 164 on the season now. Good boy. Way outside. 1-1. And that's lifted up in the air. Third baseman giving chase in foul territory at the camera well, but in to the camera well. And that's 1-1, 2. Ba, 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 ba. All right, we reset the 1-2 pitch. He says, put it in the dirt. He does, and he swings through that. Strikeout, throw to first, and 1 away. A very typical swing at a pitch way off the plates and dropping down into the ground for the Hanwha left-handed hitters. All right, Noshiwan gonna step in. He is 1 for 1 with a single on RBI in his first at-bats back in the first inning. Pitch number 37 coming for the Kiwoom starter. Noshiwan up to 269 now as he looks at ball one way inside. The umpire makes sure that Noshiwan knows that he can make an X with his fists. So stupid. That's a pitch clock violation, but nothing happens on a pitch clock violation. So instead it's just a waste of time. And the 2-0 pitch. And here comes the 2-0 swing and a miss. 2-1. So that Im Jong-chan was his first strikeout on the season, I believe. Yeah, no, second, sorry. He has no walks yet on the season, and that's lifted foul. 2-2. All right, resets is from the stretch. The 2-2 pitch coming up. Taps the ground, and that's going to be a 6-3 put out and 2 away. All right, An Chi-hong stepping in now. He flew out to center field in his first at-bats. Was able to move the runners over on the long fly ball. Ball one low. An Chi-hong, average sitting at 278 now on this season after his 0 for 1 day, and looks at strike one at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. That is the most boring cheer I have ever seen. It literally. And that's strike 2. On the inside corner, 109. He is just dancing around the strike zone, just tapping it here, tapping it there. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Pitch number 45. And 2-2. An Chi-hong looking to extend his on-base streak. And wow, that might be in the parking lot, ladies and gentlemen. But unfortunately, it didn't head there in between the foul poles. And I still think they should be called fair poles. And the 2-2 pitch coming up. And misses way outside. 99 on the gun. And that will run the count full. His first full count of the day. And that's going to be lifted and drops right in front of the right fielder. And he has extended his on-base streak with another hit for Hanwha. Oh, wrong button. That one's the one I wanted. Oh, Hanwha now has at least one hit in all 3 innings. All right, Kim Tae-yeon will step in. He had a 2 RBI double in his first at bats. As he 2 hopped it to the right center field wall, dripping in sweat. Here's the first pitch. That one is not going to be catchable. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the way to the very back wall of that'll clear the bases and make that 5-2 Hanwha. And that one was definitely a homer. No questions about that one. And Wong Young-mook will step in. He's looks at strike 1 or swing at strike 1. I don't know. And he lifts that one and going into no man's land and drops. Shortstop grabs it. Wong Young Mook is hanging out at second base on that little bloop double as it falls into the middle of the left fielder's second or shortstop and third baseman, and the momentum carried him out into foul territory. So Wong Young Mook rounded first and cruised right into second base. Now stepping in is Che Jae-hoon. Che Jae-hoon grounded out to second to end the first inning scoring barrage. And that's in there for the strike. Kim Tae-yeon now up in the 6th spot. Again, he was hitting extremely well in the one hole, then just got demoted. In the 6th spot, he's hitting 250 now. His first home run. Che Jae-hoon, and that is going to be another 2-run shot for Hanwha. And welcome to the ping pong table, ladies and gentlemen. And Lee Do-yoon looks at strike one. Two-run shots here in the 3rd inning. And we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a single up the middle. And Hanwha's got 5 straight base runners. Kim Tae-yeon's was just crushed. It hit the back wall in the outfield. Like, the back of the stands. Alright, nobody talking about Che Jae-hoon's home run, huh? And the two Kiwoom fans in the stands are now drinking. Apparently, Kiwoom sends all of their fans to Cheongju, both of them. And then a stolen base by Lee Do-yoon. Alright, Lee Do-yoon with the stolen base to add to his 2 singles on the day, and Iwan Suk sitting there at 0-1. And that's going to be a shot to the 3rd baseman. The lob, 3 away. But Hanwha puts up 4 runs on 2 2-run shots, and we will head to the top of the 4th. Hanwha up big 7-2. Eleven hits through 3 innings, and I mean, that's what happens when you get to play against a guy that shouldn't be starting. All right. Well, that puts some space there as Hanwha finally hit some home runs. And right now, Hanwha has a hit from everybody except the leadoff man. Everyone else already has a hit through through 3 innings. Kim Tae-yeon with 2 hits, Wang Yang-mook with 2 hits, Lee Do-yoon with 2 hits. 11 hits through 3 innings and 2 times through the lineup will tend to put your team in a pretty good mood. And we should be ready here at the top of the 4th. They will be having the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. All right, resettle down. Jang Shi-wan out on the mound now. And the first pitch fouled away. Jang Shi-wan, 26 games, 2-2 on the season, 4.34 batting ERA, 2 holds, 2.38 batting average against, 29 innings, 18 walks, and 26 strikeouts. And that misses way upstairs. So Jang Shi-wan in again. Kim Gi-jung is kind of spot starting, but also pitched pitched a little recently. So when did he pitch? He pitched on the 14th of last week, which would have been Friday. So it wouldn't have been a full, 6 days of rest or whatever. Plus, he's only been pitching 2 innings. So they're like, okay, you get 3 innings from us. That'll be it for him today. Gets the final line on him. So 3 innings, 66 pitches. And that's going to be a shot. Wang Yang-mook dives, drops it, throws, safe. And that's going to be an error on Hanwha. As he drops it and makes the catch, but drops it on the transfer. And that's just enough for Kim Gun-hee to beat it out. It ain't the glove, buddy. I know what you're talking about, so it's always my glove's fault, too. All right. Park Soo-jung singled in his first at-bats. He's 1 for 1 on the day, 193 on the season, and looks at strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. 0-1. And that's ball 1 in the dirt, 1-1. So Jang Shi-wan he's kind of done everything. He's been coming in big leads when they're way behind. Sometimes he comes in very tight games, just everywhere. As they checked down at first, he did not go. 2-1. Usually pitches 1 to 2 innings. They'll probably try to get 2 innings out of him today. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Jang Shi-wan, 4.34 ERA, 193 batting average against, and that's going to be another error by the second baseman. wrong button. Wow, ha, ha, ha. He was ready to turn that double play to make up for the first error. And now he's got 2 straight errors. And runners on first and second for the top of this lineup. Lee Ju-hyung 1 for 2 on the day, struck out and then also singled, and looks it's ball 1. That is not a good start to this inning here. All right, the 1-0 pitch coming in way outside, 2-0. Got to worry about it's now falling way behind. They've got a 5-run lead, but it could quickly diminish here, as this is the second inning that they have had runners on first and second with nobody outs. Luckily, the last time was a 6-3 double play to get 2 outs in the first inning. All right, the 2-0, and that is crushed. And that is also not going to be catchable. And that is going to be a 3-run shot, 2 errors, and then a 3-run shot. And the 7 Kiwoom fans in the stadium are suddenly lively. And we've got another game, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this is the ping pong table. Things fly out of here. And that was into the wind. Ooh. All right, Dawson steps in, looks at strike 1. Yeah, that one, that's not a good one, Alan. And that's a chopper. Wang Young-mook grabs it, throws. He's like, please, not this time. Please, no error this time. 1 away. And all right, Kim Ae-sung now looks at the ball 1. And outside 2-0. No homers yesterday, but suddenly 3 home runs, and that's a shot over the jumping second baseman. And Kim Ae-sung is going to turn and sliding into second. He has got some wheels. He was running hard right off the bat. Knew that it was a 2-base possibility, and I love the hustle. Granted, it's not for Hanwha, but love the hustle, as he knows that the outfield, Im Jong-chon has a really solid arm over in right field, but as far as the other two, Lee Won-suk and Jang Jin-hyuk, the center fielder and left fielder, they do not have very good arms. Yeah, definitely should not have cut that. All right, that's going to be a chopper in front of the catcher. He grabs it, throws to first, but moves the runner over, and 2 away. All right, Cheongju, who gave his last at-bats, gave the ball a ride all the way to the wall, will be stepping in. He's 1 for 2 today, singled, and then that long fly ball to center. And catches the bottom of the zone. Strike 1. And Cheongju fouls that one out of play. 0-2. Ooh. Way up high. 1-2. Pitch number 22 coming up for Zhang Shiwan in this inning. Again, the 2 errors. And way upstairs again, 2-2. This game went from a solid cruising game to a tight game real quick. And the 2-2 pitch fouled away again. Reset for another 2-2. It is nasty out there. This is the time of the year that it's always going to rain, or you at least pray that it's going to rain, as it's so humid outside. That's yeah, you don't even, you feel like you got to shower after you get out of the shower, and that is roped down the third baseline, just foul into the stands. It's another thing you got to take into account here is normally you don't want your pitchers sitting for that long, but sometimes it's at this time of the year it's okay to have them sit for an extra 20 minutes or so to kind of cool back down, and that was nowhere near a strike. And runs the count full 3-2. Choi Jae-hoon thought it was a strike. Again, I love that they try to frame these. Walks off and then realizes, oh, wait, that was a ball by a good 2-3 centimeters. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And that is going to be just over the jumping. Wong Young Mook hits his glove, rolls into center, and that'll be another run. He is just not having a good inning. My Lord, just talk about having it out for one guy. The ball just finding him. It just off the top of his glove. Perfectly timed. But just off the, let's say the ring finger of his glove. And strike 1 in there to Go Young-woo. Go Young-woo is single and an RBI in his second at bats. Flew out to center in his first. Moon Yun Bin over there on in the dugouts. Go Young-woo 3-11 now on the season, and that's going to be a chopper. Pitcher scoops it up, throws in time, And Hanwha will get out of it. Still has the lead intact. But Kiwoom answers the 4 runs from Hanwha with 4 of their own. On a 3-run shot, a double, a single, and 2 errors. So, we will head to the bottom of the 4th. And, yeah, we just got our 1-run game now. Yeah. Yeah, your boy, the Wall himself. I was waiting for you, man. Your boy, the Wall, with a 2-run shot. First home run of the season. Yeah. It has, yeah, been a game. We'll say that. Slightly different than yesterday. Slightly different than yesterday. Alright, we should be coming back. We'll probably miss the first pitch because they constantly keep messing that up. All right, John Jin-hyuk stepping in. He's 1 for 2 on the day. All right. Oh Seong-ju on the mound, 11 games, 1-1, 9 ERA, 0 holds, 340 batting average against 12 innings, 7 walks, and 12 strikeouts. And I'll get it changed. John Jin-hyuk puts down the bunt straight out and grabs it. The throw safe. And another bunt single as apparently Hanwha just loves. That is the 4,400th bunts or bunts. It might be the 4,400th bunt of the season. 4,400 hits of Hanwha's career. And is just in perfect fashion. It is a bunt. Is it a Freudian slip? Im Jong-chan is stepping in. He is 1 for 2 on the day. What is this pitcher's name? Come on, move that stuff. Im Jong-chan 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. Come on, put the pitcher's name back up there. Oh. NBC does not have very good broadcast. John Jin-hyuk, 6 for 8 on the season. Like, I'm having to read the name off of his shirts, off of his uniform, as he turns to throw over to first. All right, the 1-0 pitch. And that misses low, 2-0. So, Im Jong-chan, 161. What are you? Ball 3 up high, 3-0. And the throw over to first again. Oh, fastball, slider, curveball, and a splitter. I wonder if it's actually a splitter or if they're going to call it a two-seam or sinker. And that's ball 4. It doesn't matter if you can't throw to strike. And so we got another first and second on the bases with no outs for Hanwha. What can they do for you? What can they do for you? No Shiwan stepping in. He is 1 for 2. Sounds like somebody's playing their playing the music through a iPhone 6. And there you go, Nick. As the bunt. I like it. If you're gonna bunt with him, he strikes out all the time. He hits into a bunch of ground balls, or he hits into a bunch of. I mean, he can't bunt, but he's no different than anyone else. Yeah, but their whole idea is the bunt is supposed to, and there's strike 2. The whole idea of the bunt itself in these situations is, 1, to move the runners over, but to move them over because you're worried about a double play, or you're worried about somebody who's going to strike out. And, well, no Shiwan. Let's see. He is 7th in the lead in strikeouts. And he's hit into 5 double plays on the season. So, he is the prototypical guy that is someone you would bunt. It's a little much. Nice. I hate it. They got actual bottles in Cheongju, but they can't sell those at Hanwha Stadium. All right, the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a chopper foul and resets for another 1-2 pitch. Alright, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Once again, no Shiwan looking to get started in the home run parade. Waiting. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. 2-2. He cannot join the home run parade if you don't throw it in. Well, he may try by throwing a pitch way out of zone, but he cannot join the home run parade unless he's Vladimir Guerrero. Without at least throwing it close to the zone. Now they're talking about his double plays. He's only hit into 5, yeah, but you got to remember that he strikes out so much, he doesn't actually put the ball in play that much either. All right, John Jin Hyuk over at second base with a bunt single, and then moved over on the Im Jong Chan 4-pitch walk. No Shiwan now looking at a 2-2 pitch coming in. And fouls. That's one out of play. And it'll stay 2-2. No Shiwan, 284 on the season with runners in scoring position. But in the month of June, he is 167 with 2 home runs. And another foul. Ball boy getting some work down there for another 2-2 pitch. Pitch number 8 of the inning. All right, here comes pitch number 8 of the at-bats. And sets up on the outside. Misses wide. Full count. 3-2. A bunts, single, a 4-pitch walk, and now the base or the count is full. Oh, I mean, you know, you got to take what you can get. He wants to join the hit parade, the home run parade. He feels left out. And another foul ball. Pitch number 10 coming up. He's like, you know, the catcher hits one, the first baseman hits one. He wants to hit one at the other corner. Once everybody on the baseman, not the middle infielders, are supposed to be known for their power, and he would like to join the party. And that is not going to join anything except a seat on the beach. Yes, I said seat on the beach. It was definitely there. That's the easiest pitch to redirect into the stands. His balance is just he just wants to be a home run hitter. He's fallen back into his old habits. And An Chi-hong's got to pick him up. 280 on the season, 1 for 2 on the day. Studying what he's got here. The 1-0 pitch coming in. And that misses outside. 2-0. I would, and I know this is not going to be a popular opinion from Hanwha fans, but I would actually love for No Shiwan to skip a game or two. All right, the 2-0 pitch. That's way in the dirt. It's not swinging anything there. And 3-0. Kim Dae-yeon on deck. It is a long inning as we are an hour and 40 minutes in, and we are done with 4 innings. Sorry, 3.5. We've got 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. It is going to be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the 3-0 pitch, and that is ball 4. Take your base. Another 4-pitch walk. All right, bases loaded for the man with 4 RBIs already today. He knew it too. A little bat flip toss to the side. And here we go, Kim Tae-yeon. And that is not going to be a home run because he gets an RBI on the hit by pitch. And that's 5 RBIs on the day for him. He would much rather hit the ball than get hits, but Hanwha will take it. If they don't, tough. You don't get a choice. Oops. A little first base conversation. All right, Wong Young-mook, time to atone for your 2 errors. And that will help because that is going to score 1 run on the wild pitch. The runners move up. And this is just getting ugly. And they're like, who do we have that can throw a strike? Oh, that is bad base running by Kim Tae-yeon. But that bad base running by Kim Tae-yeon ends up giving them a... Oh my lord. Oh my lord, that is just awful. Oh my lord. The shot up the middle, shortstop grabs it. Kim Tae-yeon is too far off the back, slides back, but because the shortstop went for the tag and missed the tag and is not able to get him out at first because he loses the glove or loses the ball on his glove. So now we've got runners at first and second with 1 out. The run scores, making it 10-6. Will not be a hit. It will be a fielder's choice or a fielder's indifference is what it'll go as on the scorecard there. But Choi Jae-hoon now stepping in, and he missed that one, and it's 1-1. That was KBO all over it. KBO all over that one. And Choi Jae-hoon skies that one to rights. Grabs it. That's gonna tag up Kim Tae-yeon, and we'll have runners. It's first and third with 2 outs. All right, that's gonna bring up Lee Do-yoon. Lee Do-yoon 2 for 2 on the day. I mean, Kim Tae-yeon is so lucky there. Like, one of the rules, at second is you don't run at a ball in front of you. And he's like, oh, crap, that's behind me, but it's still in front of me. Luckily was able to get back. Otherwise, obviously, that's a big out there and other things. But Lee Do-yoon stepping in 2 for 2 on the day and looks at strike 1 down to the middle. If he gets on, it'll be the first time that Hanwha's been able to bat around. The first inning, 8 guys came to the plate. The third inning, 8 guys came to the plate, and he is number 8 here for Hanwha. 1-1 that counts coming up. Ito Yun, 347 with runners in the scoring position. 17 hits, 21 RBIs. And he looks at strike 2 at the top of the zone. 1-2. We have just got a little bit of everything in today's game. And a check swing foul keeps it at 1-2 as he picks himself back up off the ground. I still don't know why he was rolling around on the ground. Maybe he just wanted to get dirty. Who knows? All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up. Sets up on the outside, way outside, 2-2. Weenie rocking the mic. Again, it just sounds like they're playing speakers off of somebody's phone. And Ito Yun swings out, gets that one, but it's caught as he runs into the wall. And that'll be the end of that inning, but Hanwha does some stuff. As they get 3 runs in that inning to bring the lead back up 10-6. Had a bunt single, 2 walks, a hit by pitch, a wild pitch, a fielder's choice, just every possible thing you could think of in that inning. Everything except good baseball. Wow. Lotte letting KT make their way back. 6-4 there now. SSG is up 2-1 against Samsung as they're looking to flip places there. Kia is up 2-0 against LG, despite the first base umpires trying their best to give it to LG. We should be coming back here. Get my stuff all situated for the inning that will not start on time as they cut that off. But luckily we are able to see all of the insects flying around the lights. So we are an hour and 50 minutes in so far, and Han Sung-hyuk will make his way out. 30 games, 1-4, 5.14 ERA, 6 holds, 274 batting average against, and he is already sweaty. And first pitch inside. So also have a pinch hitter, but I will. That is ripped right to Im Jong-chan. It just seemed like that one just died. Maybe caught it a little bit. All right, EGO, that will be the end of his day, is the pinch hitter. Again, Kim Tae-jin. All right, Kim Gun-hee steps in. He reached on an error in his last at-bat. First pitch swinging, but out of play. 김지현. All right, the 0-1 pitch in there for strike. 0-2. Right, Kim Gunny over 3 now on that strikeouts. And 2 away. I was gonna say was over 2 on the day, but just as I started to say that, he struck out. So over 3 it is. All right, here goes the top of the 5th, 2 outs, and that's gonna bring up Park Soo-jong. Park Soo-jong 1 for 2 on the day with a single, reached on an error, and then now hitting 190 on the season. And misses inside, 1-1. And that's in there for a strike, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch, Han Sung-hyuk, pitch number 9, ERA at 5.02, looking to drop it down, and that's going to be a chopper. Lee Do-yoon scoops it, throws, and 3 away. A 1-2-3 inning, the first 1-2-3 inning of the game. And we will head to the bottom of the 5th. Oh my, it is going to be a long one, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a long one. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh. Hey, oh. Hey, oh. Hey, oh. Hey. Hey, oh. All right, so we're back. Bottom of the 5th here. Iwan Suk will lead things off. 0 for 3 on the day with 4 outs as he grounded out into a 6-3 put out, a 5-4-3 double play, and a 5-3 put outs also. And a new pitcher out on the mound, I believe. Kim Yu-ha, 6 games, 0-0, 11.42 ERA, 2 holds, 3.95 batting average against, 8 2/3 innings, 7 walks, 8 strikeouts. And Kim Gong-min will take over. That will be a liner caught by the shortstop. come on. Man, freaking, you've been showing those stupid uniforms 17 times. Come on. Get your broadcast together. Come on. All right, John Jin Hyuk stepping in. He is 2 for 3 on the day. Ball 2, 2 and 1. Sorry, I'm trying to read about Peraza. All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up. And that is Sky to center field. And 2 away. And that is ripped, but caught. And that is a Cheon Sung. Yeah, he was talking about his wife, but I'm pretty sure that is talking about the newest guy. But that'll be the end of the 5th. Time for a break. I'll be back. I'll let you know what I read, what I figured out. See you in a second, boys. And should be back. They need to work on their hearts. They're not very good. All right. Out on the mound is Iminu, who made his return not too long ago. I believe he was called up yesterday. Iminu, and then whoa! That ball flies to the backstop. Chansung probably Iminu 30 games, 1-1, 2 of 49 ERA, 6 holds, 263 batting average against, 25 and a third inning, 8 walks, 26 strikeouts, and I'm sure Chansung will be in rights. Lee Ju-hyun leading things off for Kiwoom. 3-run shot in his last at-bats, 2 for 3 on the day. And that is ball 3. So Kim Kang-min was in center field, and Chae-sung over in right, Jang Jin-hyuk in left. The infield remains the same. And the 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone, 3-1. Wasted some paper there, writing out a bunch of stuff about the starters because they didn't go very far. And that's in there for a strike, and worked his way back from the 3-0 to a 3-2 count. Iminu, that 2.49 ERA versus the 2.80 batting average against Lee Ju-hyun. And that'll be a strikeout looking, working your way back. Catches him looking at the bottom of the zone. So what I just read, it took me a while to translate exactly, but Peraza is eligible to come back today, as it's been 10 days since he was taking off the roster, but he has not played at the second league yet, so he's not ready to come back yet. And the manager said that the guys that have come up have played well, so he needs to go to the second league and kind of show that he's ready to come back. And that misses upstairs, 1-1. And that inside 1-2 on the beautiful, beautiful strike. And the 1-2 pitch fouled out of play. Stays at 1-2. Dawson in 353 now on the season. 1 for 3 today with a single fly out to center and a ground out to second base. He'll either hit 800 or 200. So around the league, LG has tied it up against Kia. Big matchup there. And Choi Jae-hoon sets up top, and that misses 2-2. Lotte is still sitting at 6, but they've allowed 4 runs to KT as they've worked their way back. Samsung has come back and taken the lead 4-2 against SSG. And the 2-2 fouled back. Choi Jae-hoon gives chase, but he'll need a ladder and a little bit more time to catch that one. 2-2 fouled off again. And the 2-2 again, another foul. Dawson keeps swinging at pitches that are balls, but keeps fouling them away. Dawson, 40 strikeouts on the season. Not an easy gentleman to strike out. 94 hits, 40 strikeouts. As here comes once again the pitch up, and he fouls that off of his leg, goes down, rolls around, and he's like, no, 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 I'm good. I'm good. I just need to walk it off a little. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I can read that. I can read English. I can read English lips. I'm good. I'm good. Ooh, that wasn't off the ankle. That was right underneath the knee. Ooh. All right. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Dawson. The 10th pitch of the at-bats here. Sorry, the 11th. And he lifts that one, skies it. Wang Young Mook under it. 2 away. All right, Kim A-sung now stepping in. He's 1 for 2. Grounded into a 6-3 double play in his first at-bats. Looks at ball 1. Walked in his second at-bat and then doubled in his last at-bats. Came around to score. And crushes that one foul all the way up against the wall. And the 1-1 pitch lifts that one foul. 1-2. Jun Jin Hyuk tosses that one into the outfield fans. All right, Kim A-sung. The 1-2 pitch coming up, and the skies. That's one up into the air. Ito Yoon underneath it, and 3 away. A wonderful 1-2-3 inning. The second 1-2-3 inning for Hanwha. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha still up. 6-10. Hanwha is going to have no Shiwan coming up, unless we've got another random pinch hitter. Yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen once he comes back. I assume that what's going to happen once he comes back is Chan Sung will play rights, Peraza will play left, and then like Janjin Hyuk or Iwan Suk, depending on if it's a righty or a lefty, will play center field. And I have to think that if it's maybe a lefty, yeah, that's maybe Kim Kang Min or Iwan Suk will play center, and then Peraza rights, Cheon Song DH or first, Kim Tae-yeon first or DH, and An Chi-hong at second. If it's a lefty, but who knows? First, he's got to get healthy again, and then they can decide. All right, so we're back. Bottom of the sixth coming up here. Again, No Shiwan should be leading off. And still out there is Kim Yoon-ha. And I hear the No Shiwan music playing in the background on my headphones. Sliding down. First pitch in there. First strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. No Shiwan struck out with runners on first and second in his last at bat, and that's going to be a chopper short. Grabs it, throws, one away. All right, An Chi-hong walked in his last at bat, 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a fly out to center, and then that walk. It's the 1-0 pitch. Make that 2-0, as that one was nowhere near the strike zone. And the 2-0 pitch coming up. An Chi-hong bouncing around in the batter's box, rocking back and forth. And catches the top of the zone, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Game's gone a little quicker since the absolute catastrophe that was the first 5 innings. As that one is skied out of play. Brings the count full. 3-2, his second full count. Had a single in his last full count. And came around to score on the Kim Tae-yeon 2-run shot. And he will take his base with a walk. Second walk of the game for him. Goes with the 2 walks that he had yesterday. Yesterday he was 1 for 2 with a walk, 2 walks, a single, and a fly out to right. Today he is 1 for 2 with a walk, 2 singles, and a fly out to center. And that's going to bring up Kim Tae-yeon. Kim Tae-yeon already with 5 RBIs on the day, looking for number 6 and 7. And that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Kim Tae-yeon with a 2-run double and then a 2-run shot, and then got hit by a pitch with the bases loaded to give him his 5th RBI, 2 for 2 on the day. And rips that one Against Kiwoom this season, he's 7 hits, 2 doubles. All right, the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And got a piece of it, but he's saying he caught it. He caught the foul tip. Oh, that hit the ground. I guess with a 4-run lead, you don't want to... Oh, wrong button. Come on, Nick, where you at, man? Once again, fouls another one off. Hitting 317 now on this season. He is 2 for 3 on today. A very, very, very rough inning. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And the check over on Cheong rushes back. Not even close. And lifts that one into the stands down the third baseline. Does foul a ton of pitches off. I would love to see how many pitches he sees on average and at bats. He's gotta be up pretty high in the standings of the league, as they're gonna go upstairs against him, and he still fouls that one off. If you're watching at home, one of the things that I do remember about that stadium is it's very steep. It's very, very steep. So, like, you don't have to worry about seeing the people in front of you's head. It reminds me, the other that's fouled off. So, again, a lot of these teams have, a lot of the non-Seoul teams have second homes. Lotte's second home used to be Cheongju or Masan, and that's why there was already a stadium there, and they've only been in the league for so long, but already have a new one. Because it used to be, as that one's way upstairs, 2-2. It used to be Lotte's second home, which is another reason why they have struggled so much to build a fan base, because a lot of the people in that area were already Lotte fans. So now the NC fans are basically the younger kids who are growing up with NC and not growing up with Lotte. But that old stadium was absolutely awful. It was so many table seats. It was so steep, and it was just pure concrete, no color. It was like, I mean, pretty bland and boring, like Kiwoom's Gochuk Stadium there. But I'm glad it's gone. It's still there, but all right. 2-2 again, and that's inside. Ball 3. Another full count. The power hitter himself, Che Jae-hoon, on deck. Pitch number 10 coming up here in this at-bat. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And that's broken bats. Covers the bag this time. And the inning is over. And that will take us to the 7th inning. Hanwha still up 10-6. As we are once again attempting to play real baseball instead of that other stuff that they played in the first 5 innings. First 4 innings, really. Since the 5th inning, it's been pretty clean baseball. Hey, yeah. Outside of a walk, the 5th and 6th inning has been real clean, actually. The bullpens should be starting, and the starters should be bullpenning. Would make the games way more interesting. LG takes a big 6-2 lead on something. It looks like some home runs. Tied it up on a 2-run shot by Pak Dong-won, and then went ahead by a 3-run shot by Hang Chang-gi. And then they just keep adding on 6-2 down in Gwangju. Alright, we should be coming back. I wonder who's going to be out there for Hanwha. Looks like Pak Sang-won will be out there for Hanwha. Let me get that changed. Oh, wrong button. Big ol' moon. Sure not taking that with my iPhone. Let's see some kicking here, ladies and gentlemen. The ninja himself, the kung fu artist himself, Pak Sang-won. 24 games, 0-2, 7.17 ERA, 3 holds, 286 batting average against 21 and a third inning, 10 walks, 21 strikeouts, and here comes the first pitch. It's a ball. So Sung Moon stepping in, 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single, and yeah, I got a bunch more reels in my head I'm ready for, as that catches the top of the zone, 1-1. Since he let us down the last time. All right, the 1-1 pitch, and that is going to be a single. And I talked too soon about the game being nice and neat and clean. So, Nick, I had a little bit more conversation with the soupers, the soup guys today. All right, Cheongju now stepping in, 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI, 2 singles. Looks at strike 1. So we will. They still haven't made any decisions yet. So they don't know how many they're gonna have or anything like that. So we will see. All right, the 0-1 pitch, and that's chopped foul. 0-2. What would you call it? It would be KBO scoring position. KBO scoring position, hosted by Drips. And that one is fouled away. Keeps it at 0-2. Yes, the KBO bunt watch. Yeah, they said something about not being able to do video on demand VOD for other places, but I don't know if they're saying that I can't use my broadcast from there anywhere else, which would make sense because they can't show the game anywhere else anyway. But that's going to be a single up the middle, and quickly 2-on. His third hit of the day. And that's going to bring up a Go Young-woo, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Big swing through that one. Strike one. 1 for 3 on the day. Again, single flew out to center, and then a 1-3. They've only had one attempted bunts. And that was by Noshiwan. And the 1-2 or 0-1 first and second in there for a strike. They've had some home runs, and they've had a little bit of everything, Dave. If you name it, they've probably had it in this game, and it might have happened in the 4th inning. 7 runs total in the 4th inning. 2 errors, 3-run shot on 2 errors, 2-run homer followed by a 2-run homer, singles, doubles, stolen bases, every possible fielder's choices with no outs. So much, so much, so much. And that's ooh, better get that K zone calibrated. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Runners on first and second, and that's low. Ball 2, 2-2. Big inning here as they are first and second, but they're at the bottom of the order here now as they've gone number 4 and number 5 hitter both with singles getting into the bottom of the order. And the bottom of the order is whenever Hanwha loses, it's oftentimes by that bottom of the order. Go Young-woo is batting 1,000 against Pak Sang-won, and that's going to be a chopper. 6, 4, 3, double play, just like the first inning. So they started off the game with 2 singles and then grounded into a double play. Here we go, another start with first and second, nobody out, and get into a double play. All right, that's gonna bring up Kim Tae-jin. Kim Tae-jin pinch hit in his last at bat, or pinch hits. Flew out to right field and looks at ball 1. They're trying their best to pull a Hanwha, have first and second, nobody out, and not score a run. Can they do it, ladies and gentlemen? And that's low. Ball 2, 2-0. Let's get some kicking going here, Pak Sang-won. Everybody wants to see some kicking, kicking, kicking. Kicking chicken, kicking chicken, kicking chicken, kicking chicken. And that's ball 3, 3-0. Yeah, he wants a new ball. Kim Gun-hee on deck, 290 hitter. But 0 for 3 on the day. I wouldn't go that far, Dave. And the 3-0, that's in there for a strike. The big grunts by Pak Sang-won. Full counts on that foul ball. 3-2. 2 outs. Runner on third. Pak Sang-won's ERA down to 6.95. He'd like to keep it under 3. Or keep it under 7. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the kick? Come on. As he strikes him out, and we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha still hanging on to that lead. I mean, again, you look at it, they've out-hit him by 1, and they're up by 4. Yesterday, they out-hit him by 1, and they won by 3. Those double plays are killing Kiwoom. Not that we're going to complain at all, but so Choi Jae-hoon will lead things off. Well, for him, he under 11. I'm pretty sure his ERA was like 10 or 11 whenever he was karate kicking. It was not a healthy ERA at that point. Ra-ta-ta. Here we go, bottom of the 7th. Thank you to Kiwoom for doing their very best Hanwha impersonation. Yes, the Say Hey Kid passed at 93. He just sent a message about Rickwood. So Choi Jae-hoon, like I said, leading things off and looks at strike 1 in there. Choi Jae-hoon, a huge 2-run shot. A 2-run homer earlier, and ground out to second, and a fly out to right, and looks at strike 2 on the outside corner. Still out there. Kim Yuna still out there. And the 0-2 pitch way up by 1 and 2. Kiwoom is not running through their bullpen, which is going to be very beneficial tomorrow. Because tomorrow could be a completely different game, as that one misses outside 2-2. Tomorrow should be Haredo versus Moon Dong-ju. Moon Dong-ju has not pitched well in this month, not well at all. So the 2-2 pitch, the lifted foul, stays 2-2. Choi Jae-hoon hitting 286 now on the season, including today's game. Kim Yuna has dropped that ERA down below 10 as he gets Choi Jae-hoon to pop up Choi Ju-won into foul territory, but just outside of play. And another 2-2 pitch coming up. Whoa! That one is way up high and runs the count full. 0-2 to 3-2. And he was almost auditioning for an extra role in the Matrix on that. And that'll be ball 4. A leadoff walk after getting ahead 0-2. And we will take it every day of the week. Yeah. The runners on first and second, nobody out, and they score 0 runs. Can't get more Hanwha than that, and that'll be end of his day with that walk. And yeah, ready for a pitching change. As I will make a little change with my earphones. Wrong button. I did not see it, sir. Is it today's game? Park Yoon-sung on the mound. How am I supposed to watch and see another game, sir? Alright, we should be coming back here. So, Park Yoon-sung on the mound now. Oh, Lee Do-yoon will be the first man facing him. 0-0, 14 games, 0-0, 5.17 ERA, 1 hold, 175 batting average against 15 2/3 innings. They are now getting into their better bullpen arms. Just fantastic news for tomorrow's games. That one is a ball. And this is outside. Not even close to going. And that misses low. 3-2. Kim Gong-min on deck, who took over for Ewon-suk after Ewon-suk went over 3 to start. And that'll be ball 4. Take your base. Comes in, 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls. Runners on first and second. Kim Gong-min. That can only mean one thing. What are we coming up? What do we got coming up? We got first and second. Nobody out. Can anybody guess what's going to happen next? They're up by 4. It's a very, 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 very important at-bats. So, what are we going to have, ladies and gentlemen? What are we going to have? Up 4 in the 7th, and ball 1, ball 5. Kang-min is hitting 455 in Cheongju in his career. 5 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Here's some history for you. This stadium was home of the very first KBO Korean Series game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This stadium is the very first, is the host of the very first Korean Series game. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Played in it. It was his 10th year in the league, man. He actually has that misses low, 3-2. The last Grand Slam in this stadium in 2018 off of An Young Young was Kim Kang-min. His grandson invented baseball. And fouls that one straight back. Again, another 3-2 pitch. Anta Kim Kang-min. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Way upstairs, ball 4, and we've got 3 straight walks for Hanwha, and the bases are loaded. For John Jin Hyuk. He is handsome, ladies and gentlemen. He is handsome. He's 2 for 4 on the day with 2 flyouts to center, a single and a bunt single. Back in the big 4th inning. Hitting 262 now on the season, and that is crushed. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a souvenir. That is going to clear the bases, ladies and gentlemen. And that is one way to make sure that the bases are clear. And needless to say, I think this game might be wide open now. Jae Sung and a 5-3 putouts for the first out of the inning. And Jae Sung still cannot get a hit. That was crushed. Again, the 3rd homer of the day. they've got for Hanwha, they've got 8 runs via the home run. Kia's got half of their home run or half of their runs, 3-run homer. Noshiwan still wishes he could join the old home run parade, as everybody's getting in on it except him. 266 on the season, 1 for 4 on the day with a single, 263 groundouts and a strikeouts. Fouls that one away, 1-1. You gotta hit home runs in this stadium. The reason why they call it the ping pong table. And 1-1. Noshiwan drops. And that's gonna be a horrible play and right. And Noshiwan is gonna be sliding into second on a very, very poor play by the right fielder. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why I picked them to be the last team in the league. Because they are bad. And apparently, games are just getting blown out of the water now, as Lotte is up 10-4 now on KT. And Samsung was down 2-1, and they are now up 11-2. Scored 1 run, 3 runs, 4 runs, 3 runs in consecutive innings. And there is a strike. Yeah, they hit 300, but the problem is their pitching is so bad. That is to the backstop, and Noshiwan is gonna walk over to third base. Two of the forward runners in scoring position, 16 hits, 23 RBIs. Does, again, 1 for 2 today. Very similar to yesterday. And the 1-1 pitch. Wow, that'll play 1-2. And swing through that one, 2 away. Singapore game guy, your War Games thing. All right, Kim Tae-yun is stepping in now. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 5 RBIs. Looks at striking. And that's upstairs, 1-1. We are 3 hours into this game, ladies and gentlemen. And that catches the bottom of the zone, 1-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch. So 2-2, 2 outs, runner on third. Number 25 batting at 294. Pitch number 26 of the inning. And that is ripped left fielder over and catches it on the run. But that'll be it for Hanwha in the 7th. But luckily, Jang Jin-hyuk swung the bat like he is handsome, and Hanwha is taken a 14-6 lead. 14 runs on 14 hits. We are back for some food. Alright. Yeah, because Ryun Jin only pitched 8 innings yesterday, so Kim Yoo-yeon, 32 games, 1-0, 5.23 ERA, 2 holds. I couldn't read all the rest of it, but sorry. And Kim Yoo-yeon. Alright, first pitch in there for a strike. And the second pitch is a ball outside. So EJ1 looks like back, and then number 16 is all right. So our changes here is that's a 2-1 here. Let me try to get them all set up. I had Wang Young-mook. I had Wang Young-mook sitting at shortstop the entire game, and nobody said anything. Sorry. That's why he had these errors. And that's going to be a leadoff single for Kim Gun-hee. I think, right? Nope. Won Sung-jun was that single. Again, I'm trying to get this stuff. Won Sung-jun. So Park Soo-jung 1 for 3 on the day with a single, reached on an air, and then a 6-3 ground out. And what a foul! That was a woo. Let's see. Let's check a replay of that, shall we? What, you're not gonna show? Okay. Bottom of the barrel. 안녕하세요. Kim Tae-jin. Oh, we had Kim Gun-hee. And that misses outside 1 and 2. All right, there we go. There we go, there we go. And he goes down and gets that, and it's gonna drop inside the line, roll up against the wall, and runners on first and second, as they are not gonna go quietly, as they figure, well, if I have first and second, I'm not going to score any runs. So maybe if I go second and third, we can score some runs here. And that's going to bring up Lee Ju-hyung. Lee Ju-hyung is the owner of that 3-run shot. One of them already today. All right. And outside, ball 1, 1-0. Lee Ju-hyung, 279 on the season now, 2 for 4. 2 strikeouts, but a single and a 3-run shot. And that misses outside, 2-0. Left on this team for Hanwha, they have Moon Yun Bin and Chae In Ho. So they got a second baseman and a basically a left fielder, and that's it. In the bullpen, Kim Bum-soo, Nam Ji-min, and Chu Hyun-sung is all they have left in that bullpen. And that's going to be ball 3. As this game is far, far from over. Because, again, this is the KBO. And that one catches the outside corner, 3-1. Oh, whoa, whoa. We are going to have ourselves a game still. As we hit the 3-hour mark exactly. And that is going to load the bases with no outs. And Dawson will be stepping in. As we get a quick visit to the mound. Dawson is stepping in with the bases loaded. He is 0 for 7. So he is 0 for 7 with the bases loaded. That's always a good thing. So 0 for 7 with the runners in scoring position. Does have an RBI, strikeouts, no double plays. So he doesn't strike out, he just grounds out. Or flies out, I guess. Pops out. Because fly out would usually score a run. So pops out with the bases loaded. All right, full counts. First pitch swinging, and that's fouled out. Yeah, but this one is far from over, Kenny. I saw Lotte. Now they're up 13-4. And Samsung put up 2 more runs too, 13-2. And that misses outside, ball 1. Yeah, but Kenny, Hanwha is leading 14-6, but they're only out hitting Kiwoom 14-13. So, yeah. All right, the 1-1, and that misses upstairs. 2-1. Oh, Hanwha, just not gonna make things easy, are you, man? And that's way upstairs, 3-1. And he's asking the old man, "What do you want to do?" And he's like, "Bunt." He's like, "Oh no, dude, we're pitching, we're on defense." "Oh, bunt." "No, no, 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 we can't bunt. We're not hitting." "Oh, I don't know then. I just know bunt." I'm pretty sure that's how that conversation just went. As he fouls that one away, runs the count full, 3-2. I mean, it's hot, Dave. It's hot. The ball flies pretty far whenever it gets hot. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to score a run. I don't have much, Kenny, because he's been playing in the independent lead. But I will say he pitched in the CPBO, the Taiwanese league, and he pitched really well there. I'm actually not. I'm surprised that he wasn't re-signed. Honestly, I thought that he would have been re-signed as well as he pitched there, but he was not. So we've got another pitching change here. Kim Hae-sung coming in. I assume Kim Bum-soo will make his way to the mound. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. Twice. And it is Kim Bum-soo. I was wrong about something, but it definitely wasn't Hanwha baseball. As Kim Bum-soo will come in to face Kim Hae-sung. And the Hanwha netizens are furiously typing online right now. The messages, I'm sure, are abundant. As the Hanwha fans love them some Kim Bum-soo. So many. 21 base runners for Hanwha. 19 base runners for Kiwoom. But somehow Hanwha is up 14-7. So Kim Bum-soo now out on the mound. 32 games, 5.08 ERA, 222 batting average against 28 and a third innings, 17 walks, 33 strikeouts, and a 1.45 WHIP. Amit, you need Kiwoom to score some runs here. Oh, you got some cards? All right, here comes Kim Bum-soo versus Kim Hae-sung. Kim Hae-sung this year with the bases loaded is only hitting 800. And that's first pitch swing and pops it up. John Jin Hyuk, whoa, running around, but that'll be tagging it up, and they will score one. But we'll take an out for a run at this point. Yeah, maybe I'll just. There's a 7-Eleven right by my house. Maybe I'll go after this game. I'll take a little trip and see if they have some. I tried to order them on the KBO marketplace, but they kept being annoying about my payments. And then by the time it like accepted my payment system, they were sold out. Yeah, I tried to buy a couple boxes because I wanted to send some to the States. But yeah, anyway. All right, the 1-0 pitch in the middle, 1-1. So Sung Sung Moon, 2 for 3 on the day with a walk, two singles, hitting 318 on the season with runners in scoring position, 39 RBIs, 21 hits, and that is strike 2, 1-2. And this game has been a lot closer than this 8-14 score. And that's outside, 2-2. Woof. My squeaky chair. No, they're supposed to be at all the 7-Elevens, but do they still have them is the question. That's going to be a single past Ito Yoon, and 1 run will score. And the netizens are going crazy. Nine to 14, 14 hits apiece. 20 base runners for Kiwoom, 21 for Hanwha. Yeah, I keep checking on the KBO marketplace, and they've never restocked them on the KBO marketplace. Luckily, they still got those 2023 Rainbow League Rainbow Draft, and that's going to be a chopper. The throw over to seconds, that gets another outs, but another run scores. And now it is 10 to 14. Minimum, he makes good money. The problem with Kim Bum-soo is, one, he was ran into the ground last year. Basically the manager just constantly had him pitching 1 or 2 innings, 4 days a week, and just ruined his arm. So last year he was 76 innings or 76 games. The year before that, 78 games. You know, just ran into the ground. All right, we've got ourselves a pinch hitter here. Iwan Sok will misses low, 1-0. Yesterday, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. As a pinch hitter, he is hitting 167, 1 for 6 on the season. And ball 2. 221 on the season, and 19 hits, 8 RBIs. Probably not going to get an RBI here. 324 batting or on base percentage with a 580 OPS. And that is crushed. Off the top of the wall. Cheongju running around and held up at third. And luckily, that was not a souvenir, as that definitely sounded like it was going to be one. Yeah, it's not pretty. All right, well, here we go. Hey, he didn't give up any runs. All right. Now up is EJ Song. I will man, that man looks like he might be homeless. Ryan Weiss. Yeah, imagine that. Out hitting a guy, getting 15 runs. They got 2 errors, and you're losing by 4. All right, here comes Kim Pom Soo facing another righty. EJ Song hitting 206 on the season. Does have 1 home run, but got to hit the ball, and that is not a hit. 0-1. And the 0-1, that's in the dirt's 1-1. None of those runs are against Kim Bom Soo. Those are all against Kim Gyu Yeon. Now, any more that come, nope, the runner at third is also Kim Gyu Yeon's, right? No. 2 hits, 2 walks. That's it. And outside, 2-1. All right. And that catches the bottom of the zone. 2-2. Big pitch coming up. EJ Song 206, Kim Bum Soo 497 ERA. Righty versus lefty. And chopped foul. Resets for another 2-2. So some of you may be wondering who's left in the Hanwha bullpen. Well, Nam Ji Min and Ju Hyun Song are the only 2 left in the Hanwha bullpen. So I'm going to guess that Ju Hyun Song comes out in the next inning. And the 2-2 outside, ball 3, full count. And here it comes, the pitch. And outside, ball 4, reloads the bases. Yeah, thanks, Kenny. And that'll be it. So they do have, again, they got, did they bring in Nam Ji Min? Nope, they're gonna bring in the closer, Ju Hyun Song, coming in. They said, enough is enough. He did pitch yesterday. I'm gonna break a computer. Why? 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 No way. Now my only fitting, I guess. It's my keyboard just suddenly stops working. All right. Ju-Yeon-song coming out. It won't let me change names, and that's a ball 1 on the outside. Every time I watch him, Dave. Every time I watch him. And that just misses. Wow. For some reason, my Korean keyboard no wonder wants to work. Only my English keyboard wants to work suddenly. And fouled away. 2-1. And there we go. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Won Cheongju, who pinch hits to start this inning, singled. He does have plenty of speed. 154 ERA versus 286 batting average. Bases loaded. And fouled away. 2-2. Kim Goo-yeon and Kim Bom-soo still staring at that. Matin Kim. What does that mean? All right, here it comes. The 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, bases loaded. Ju-Yeon-song, the closer, coming in for a 4-out save. Misses outside. Ball 3. Big pitch. Big pitch. Bases loaded. Full count. Down 4. And fouls away. Ball 4. Hanwha baseball never makes it easy. Another foul. Ninth pitch of the at-bats coming up. Yeah, and this is actually a pinch hitter. He pinch hit earlier in this inning, but they've batted all the way around, and he's batting for the second time in this inning as a pinch hitter. And the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that puts a damper on the evening for the Kiwoom fans as they leave the bases loaded on a huge strikeouts by Ju Hyun-sang. That has got to be the biggest strikeouts of the day. As we will head to the bottom of the 8th. I will be right back. So we are back, bottom of the 8th here. Hanwha would love to put some more runs and insure themselves a little bit. Yeah, Kenny, I was just going to talk about that. Up now is number 16, Jo Young-gun on the mound now. 5 games, 0-1, 6.75 ERA, 3.38 batting average against. 16 innings as I'm trying to navigate all of the changes as that one is filed away. And the 0-2 pitch filed away. So obviously we have a bunch of changes there. Wang Sung-ju is now in right. And imagine that, he struck out, so I'm so surprised. Color me shocked. Alright, Wang Sung-ju is now in left. EJ Song and quickly 2 away. As Lee Do-yoon will step in. So EJ Song in short, Wang Sung-ju over in left, Kim Jae-hyun in at catcher. Gonna try to get out, figured out and situated. Kim Jae-hyun is in the 6th spot. 2. And sorry guys, I'm trying to get this all. And that's gonna be a single up the middle. And he's not gonna go quietly. His 3rd hit of the day. He's just giving me some extra time to get all this stuff figured out. Alright. Kim Jae-hyun in at catcher. EJ Song is in the 6 hole. 7. And up high, the Kim Kang-mi. Alright, I think I've got everything fixed and situated now, and that's lineup. Alright, 2-0 pitch coming up here. Alright, sorry about that. It's taking a little bit to get it all set up. So, Kim Kang-min 0 for 2 with a line out and a walk, and that's ball 3 inside. I don't think I changed the pitcher. I did not change the pitcher. And that catches the outside corner. And a 3-1 pitch coming up. As we are just not going to ever end this game. It wasn't late. Yeah, he was already walking as soon as he threw the ball. And the 3-1 pitch. That is definitely ball 4. Take your base, sir. Another walk. And this is not something you want. I'm going to talk about it now. It's very important. You're extending this inning, and you got your closer who pitched yesterday, who came in and got a huge out. If you do not score any runs here, it is a massive fail. So, obviously, grand slam in his last at-bats. 2 for 5 on the day. 2 flyouts to center. And fouls that one back. Alright, the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first and second. That misses way upstairs. The first grand slam of his career. 3 for 5 today. 2 flyouts to center. A single, a bunt single, and then a grand slam. Could not be any farther from the two with a bunt single and a grand slam. And that is in there for a strike 1 and 2. And I guess that's what happens when you're handsome and wear tapered baseball pants. And the 1-2 pitch that's way outside. Swing and a miss. And that'll take us to the 9th inning. Hanwha hanging on for dear life. 10-4. so much going on right now.
다 같이 일어나 최강한화의 승리를 위하여 함성 발사! 최강한화 이글스 최강한화 이글스 내 사랑 한화 내 사랑 이글스 영원토록 사랑한다 최강한화 내 사랑 한화 내 사랑 이글스 영원토록 사랑한다 최강한화
All right, first pitch in there, a strike. 15 hits apiece. And that misses inside, 1-1. This will be very important here, as obviously now you were up 14-6, and now you have your closer out there for a second inning, which means he is not available tomorrow at all. And that's in there for a strike, 1-2. So Park Soo-jung doubled in his last at bats. He's 2 for 4 on the day, a single, a reach on an air, a double, and then a ground out to the shortstop. EJ Wan says, put it in the dirts. And that is not in the dirts. That is to the shortstop. The throw, low, but it's scooped. And 1 away. MG Yo takes the worst. He was 0 for 2. All right, now we are up to the top of the order for Kiwoom. 1 out. Lee Ju-hyung stepping in. He is 1 for 4 on the day. And looks at strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. Single, strikeout, 3-run homer, strikeout, and a walk. And swings through that one, 0-2. As half of the team is standing over there in t-shirts, as they've already been in the game. Actually, way more than half. And slaps at that to foul it away. And that's inside. Ball 1. So 17 pitches now. Here comes pitch number 18. Yesterday, he did give up 1 hit. Sorry, 1 hit. And that's going to be a strikeout, his second strikeout of the day. So yesterday he threw 20 pitches. He's now at 18 on the day, so 19 pitches coming up. All right, Dawson stepping in. He is 1 for 4 on the day. Does have an RBI walk, 352 on the season. So singled in his first at bat, then flew out to center, grounded out to second, popped up to the second baseman, and then walked with the bases loaded last inning. And here comes the pitch. That's fouled in and out of the glove. 0-2. Again, the KBO with their little records. This is currently the first. I'll talk about it once it happens. Is that's lifted left, up at the wall, off the wall, catches it off the wall, throws it to second, and safe. What a slide by Dawson. Wow. Excellent play by John Jin Yuk, as he can't believe he thought that was going to drop off the wall, and it didn't. As he thought he was going to have to pick it up off the ground, but he didn't, and then he missed the tag. They're going to review it. Are they going to end the game on a review play? All right, well. Did he get his pant? Safe. I mean, that's fantastic slide. Like, you gotta hand it to him. That was an amazing slide. That slide. All right. Well, Kim A-sung now stepping in. Kim A-sung, who is 1 for 4 on the day. 1 for 3. Like, trying to figure out. All right. And he looks at a strike down the middle. Pitch number 23. So Kim A-sung started off the game real rough with a 6-3 double play after Kiwoom gets 2 singles to start the game. Walks, doubles, pops up to the shortstop, and then sacrifice fly to left in his last at-bats to score a run. And that's going to be a chopper under the glove of No Shiwan, and he's going to round third, and he's going to stop. And runners on first and third. This is the third straight game, multi-hit game for Kim A-sung. As yesterday he was 2 for 4 with 2 singles. This game is never going to end. So Sung Moon will step in. He is 3 for 4 on the day with 3 singles, 2 RBIs, a walk. No, not at all. And right now you got Ju Song. He's got 2 outs, but he's thrown 23 pitches so far and threw 20 pitches yesterday. So Sung Moon hitting 328 on the season, 3 for 4 on the day. And the check over on Kim A-sung. Kim A-sung does have plenty of speed, but trying to steal a base right now is not, to me, not the smartest thing, because his run really means nothing. Even the person batting right now means nothing because that's the third run. So, Sung Sung Moon versus Juan Song, 333, one hit, meaning he's 1 for 3 on the season. That would have been yesterday's game. As ball 1. There's a little squibbler to the shortstop over, not in time, and they're gonna at least get one. Now, this runner, this batter is important as Cheongju now stepping in. 25 pitches, 20 yesterday. He's gonna go for it. I can already see Cheongju stepping in, 198 on the season, 3 for 5 today with 3 singles and 2 RBIs. And outside, ball 1. It's only 10:15, ladies and gentlemen. This is only a 3-hour or 45-minute game so far. We might as well make it 5 hours. There's no pitchers left, but oh, it sounded so good. And foul, 1-1. So let's see here. Cheongju only hitting 198 on the season. 5 home runs, though. He does have sneaky pop for a little guy. He puts the ball in play. 15th in the league in double plays, which means he puts the ball in play a lot. And the 1-1 way up high. 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch. And skies that one up. Kim Gong-min under it. And finally, as the adventure ends. No, they only used 21. Right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 21 pitches. All right. Well, yeah, so Hanwha wins a very eventful game. Didn't look good from the starts. First 2 batters reached on a single, but luckily there was a double play that ended that threat. Little bits, 4 hits in the first inning, but only 1 run. I mean, just not a pretty looking game. 2 errors by Hwang Young-mook over there. It's second 2 back-to-back plays, and then a 3-run shot. John Jin-hyuk comes up big with the grand slam that ends up being the difference in the entire game. As far as Hanwha used 13 position players. The only guy they did not use was Che and Ho. And then they used 8 pitchers. So tomorrow is going to be a rough one again if they get into the bullpen. Moon Dong-ju should be on the mound to starts, but yeah, it's going to be a rough game tomorrow. Quickly subbing players in what, the 4th inning might be a little bit too quick running through. Yeah, Hanwha is, I mean, they won 14-11. Once again, though, got out hit. 18 hits, 2 errors, 5 walks. So they had 25 base runners. Hanwha, 15 hits, 8 walks, and that's 23 base runners. So they win courtesy of some double plays, really, defense. And it was really just not a pretty game to watch. They win. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very different game as Hanwha ran through the bullpen, used 8 pitchers, used their closer. I almost have to think that their closer's done for a couple days. 48 pitches or something like that between the last 2 days, which is a ton for him. Whenever he usually only pitches 2 to 3 days a week at the most, he's already pitched day 1 and day 2. So Hanwha gets the win. They get the series win, guaranteed series win here against Kiwoom, but Kiwoom is also the worst team in the league, so barely squeaking out a run against the worst team in the league is cause for celebration, but not too much celebration. As anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around for the almost 4-hour broadcast. I will see you guys tomorrow for game number 3.